Screenshot.
Yeah, boy.
What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at vampiric weapons in Outward, and this is my first video over enchants, so I'll try to go over every step as well as I can. Vampiric weapons are pretty awesome because they leech health from your enemies. Based on how much damage your weapon does, not including imbues, you will be rewarded 10% health back and 5% burnt health back. So this is a really great way to get rid of burnt health that can add up after a while. Let's check out how you can craft one of these things for yourself. Step 1. Get an iron weapon. Any iron weapon will work, but the bow must be a recurve bow and the dagger must be a rondel dagger. Step 2. Find the Thirst Enchantment Scroll. This is not actually required. It will tell you how to enchant the weapon, but does not have to be in your inventory for you to complete the enchantment. I use the Outward wiki for all my enchants, because they're all there and it's a bit easier to choose which one I want. If you're trying to play legit, however, you can complete the Bloody Business mini quest, and it is one of the rewards. Head down to the bottom left of the Antique Plateau to start the quest from a bloody corpse. Then head to the 4 locations on my map and kill the blood type enemies there. After that is finished, head back to the bloody corpse to receive the enchantment. Step 3. Craft 1 piece of Chrysalis Incense. You will need 2 Dreamer's Root and 1 Ice Particle to make this. Dreamer's Root is purple and can easily be located in the open world of the Antique Plateau. The easiest way to get an Ice Particle is to follow the path I take on screen. You will need access to the train dungeon for this, so make sure you touch the broken golem in town and do what the quest asks of you. There are some more difficult enemies along this path, but you can run away from them without too much effort. Step 4. Buy an enchanting table and 4 pillars. Head towards the ley line in Harmattan and the shopkeeper there will have all the required materials. Step 5. Set the equipment up in an open space. I prefer to enchant right outside Harmattan's front entrance because it has a nice amount of open space. Place the table facing north. Next, you will need a pillar north close, east close, south close, and west close. This is indicated by the capital letters in the pillar placement section of the scroll. NF would equal north far, and NC would equal north close for reference. Fortunately, all of our pillars are close, so you just need to place them like 1 or 2 steps from the table. Step 6. You will need to place the incense into each pillar and then enchant your item on the table. Make sure it is nighttime as well. The enchant will only work during 6 p.m. through 5 a.m. Step 7. Finally, we have a weapon enchanted with Thirst. You will need to kill enemies with that weapon in order to satisfy its needs before it can be turned vampiric. It goes from parched to thirsty to bloody to quenched. After reaching quenched, it can then be turned into a vampiric weapon. This part of the process is quite tedious. It can take a while for the weapon to reach the final stage, so be prepared to play with this for a bit. Step 8. You can now take it to one of the 4 blood altars and transform it into a vampiric weapon. I will show all 4 locations on the map, but the one near the mana lake is the one people will most likely recognize the best. It is worth noting that each blood altar can only be used once per playthrough, so you can only make 4 vampiric weapons in one person's world. This process gives you a weapon that literally steals the health of your enemies. This puts it on par with a lot of the other high-powered weapons. Vampiric weapons can be very powerful and give you a more unique way to play Outward. Pair this with Wind Infuse and you have a really fast weapon that hits hard and keeps you alive. I highly recommend you make at least 1 vampiric weapon and play around with it. My personal favorite is the dagger, simply because it can be used side by side with other great weapons. However, I think Wind Infuse could make the Great Axe or Longsword really good. They do so much damage on every hit that you can get quite a bit of health back while fighting with them. The health leech on these is no joke, so you should definitely take the time to get 1 or 2 of them. Well worth the effort, and it would be nice to see more builds made with these guys. I think they could be used to strengthen all kinds of playstyles. Leave a like down below if this guy was helpful for you, and maybe now you can get yourself a vampiric weapon without the hassle of figuring out all this stuff on your own. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.